man. Let me make sure my headphones is where my headphones at. It's crazy. You could just literally. All right, there you go. Like I mean, when I tell you I just had them, and then it's like they grow legs and walk away. All right, man. What's happening, chat? Back again. Let me make sure everything running correctly, smoothly. Usually, whenever I had this camera up, it'd be bugging out, but hopefully, we ain't having that problem right now, and the stream could go smooth with no problems. Let me see. Let me make sure. All right. All right, we looking like we smooth. We looking like we smooth right now. That's what's up. So let me turn this Bluetooth off. Go ahead and get connected. Boom. I want to listen to some music and review some stuff today. I'm gonna try and put y'all on to some of the stuff that I'll be listening to. So I'm about to revisit one of the beats that I was working on the other night. I know I was getting like a few people that it was good and was sounding good, but I'm kind of like still a little on it. But I'm gonna work on it a little bit, and then I'm gonna start uh playing around with some loops that my homie Jazz Flea sent me. Shout outs to Jazz Flea Market, Public Housing NYC, guys out of New York. I love their music, bro. I've been listening to them for over a year now, and found them through YouTube, just like on like a random night of me kind of like doom scrolling, and then they came across my timeline. It was like Public Housing NYC. I was like, what's this? I want to say the first artist that I listened to was a guy named Rembrandt, and then I kept scrolling through and I found Bapace, which I also learned is Boom Man Santo, and I was like, shit is dope. Then I found Jazz Flea on the video tip, and then I also found out not only does this guy film, but he also rap too, and he makes some hard tracks. I uploaded a track that me and him actually did a while ago, and unfortunately, it didn't get much love because, like, I guess YouTube kind of like y'all know how YouTube do like the algorithm. Like some things might hit, and then some things might only get like 10, 15 views out of nowhere. You'd be like, bro, what? Like the things that I throw in here, like on some like relevancy, like okay, blah 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 type beat that might get love, but I'll upload some dope stuff from like underground artists, and it might not get no plays or no love or whatever. But I'm gonna go ahead and re-upload a track that me and him did a few months ago, and try to get it some more attention since I got like a few more subscribers since I did when I uploaded it at first. But before I get into that, I'm gonna go ahead and open up that beat that I was working on a while ago. We're gonna see what we was working with last time when we had closed out of this session. Again, I don't remember what it sounded like. I haven't revisited this session. Excuse me, I have a session on it the other night. All right, so let's see what we got, bro. Gonna go ahead, open up FL. I need to. It's not necessarily even a need, bro. I've grown attached to the way my FL is set up, but it'd be nice for me to clean it up and do some update. Like I'm still working with, I think 21. Like I haven't updated FL in over a year now. Remember that episode of The Family Guy when the house had like ripped off and Stewie woke up? He was like, I don't like change. Whole house was ripped off. All right, man. So yeah, let me see. Let me see what we looking like. Again, I don't remember what was going on here. Let's see. Let's try and get some progress going. So I do remember that. I had to speed up the tempo a little bit because it was almost so slow that it was dragging, like dragging the hell out of me. But I remembered that I got it on halftime. I closed out the session with it on halftime. And also, we still got the adjustment for the stereo separation to 100% merge. So I know it could definitely sound better. I want to listen to it without that. Let's see. All right. So far, that ain't bad, bro. And see, again, this is why I be like, I'm a very humble soul, bro. I've always been a humble soul. So I don't really get like cocky about nothing. I've made some things in my past that sound like really good, bro, and I'd be like downplaying it, like, yeah, nah, it's all right. But sometimes I had certain projects I'd go back to and listen to, and I'd be like, bro, I was tweaking. Like, this sound better than all right. This one I ain't gonna toot my horn too much just yet. I feel like it's missing something, some things that could like kind of like liven it up. In chat, uh, criticism don't hurt me. I'm not afraid of it. So if y'all hear something that y'all might suggest or be like, "Hey, I tried doing this," like don't be afraid to give me y'all opinion. And if I know how to do it, I will try it out. If I don't know how to do it, I'm not about to sit up here and act like I'm just this like FL mastermind, bro. Like, um, let me see what this pattern was right here. I don't even remember what this was. That one's cool. It's more upbeat. I feel like this. Alright, I do remember that pattern right there. We did that one. I do remember that pattern. I do remember that pattern. So we came up with some dope patterns, but so far right now we only been working with pattern 5. Uh, those of y'all who might come back on this and look at it and see who can remember when this beat first started versus now. And we also chopped up pattern 8. I forgot about that. We used pattern 8 for the intro, just this. And on pattern 8, the mixer, the only thing we got is we got the same EQ set in this mixer, and we got a multi-band compressor for that next door feeling. Like it sounds like somebody's playing this next door, very low, and it's on halftime, slowing it down. Let me hear how that sound like without. I want to say I like it slow mainly because it gives it like it makes the rest of the beat feel. I like it slow. Pause. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do, bro. I want to get a little bit more experimental with this. First of all, let me see where my drums at. I'm gonna add I'm gonna add a delay. I'm gonna add a delay to the hi-hats just to give the hi-hats a little bit more a feel, you feel me? Let's see. We'll go to delay bank. Whenever I do delays, I usually play around with the presets first. That's the thing with playing with these delays. Like sometimes it's hard to tell what's actually even going on. Alright, I like that. I can hear that. I hear that. I hear that difference in there. Let's see what difference that makes. I hear a difference though. It's very subtle. It's very subtle. I rock with like your instead. I feel like stuff like that could give a beat a little bit more of a groove, and I kind of want to do the same with my snare. I feel like I might add reverb on the snare. Not too much reverb though. Just just a little bit. They got a nice little turn on the bass multiplier on it. Just to fill out that extra. Alright, let's say the little bit of progress that we got so far on those drums. Mixing drums honestly isn't my favorite thing to do. I need to learn how to love it a little bit more, to be honest. I'm also turn it down just a little bit. Let's see. think I got this set where the velocity, my velocity shouldn't be too high. All right, yeah, on each one. I like when it's like that. You hear it kind of come in and out. Gives the illusion. Let me see. So we got that pattern set. And then what? Oh, I made two different patterns. I don't even know which one. All right, okay, cool. So we did use the right one. This was for the other. Yeah, that was for that other pattern. I forgot about that, bro. So we chefing up right now, bro. This is when I feel like I'm chefing up because I didn't even remember that I had two patterns of drums here. And what we are going to do is, let's see, we got pattern five working. So we're gonna throw pattern maybe three in the oven. Let's see. All right, we're gonna hear how it sounds. Taking a little gamble on this right here, cause I don't know. Feel me? I don't know. I don't know. So let's see, pattern three, boom, boom, boom. So let's just say, for example, we just gonna listen to the switch up and see if the switch up is even like, see how controversial it is. All right, hold on, y'all. I gotta respond back to my mom real quick. All right, let me see. Uh, hold up, chat. My fault, chat. I'm responding back to a lot of different stuff right now. me see. All right. So what I'm doing now, right? We got pattern 3 in the oven. Pattern 3 is this joint. I just need that velocity is too high. Alright, so let me see. It's the on pattern 5 is that velocity the same? See, the velocity is lower right here. It goes high and then it's low. So what I'll do is, and also maybe I'll set the yikes. I feel like it comes in a little too like fast, like the upbeat ish. I'm trying to control my language, so if y'all hear me skip over sound, if y'all hear me skip over sounding like something like I'm about to curse, like it's because I'm trying to watch how the way I talk, which is not easy sometimes. Sometimes it is, but see. Let's see what this do. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe if you give it like a little bit, some time to breathe, I'll be able to transition this little switch up. I thought I had another drum pattern. Oh, you know what? That's not even the same drum pattern, bro. This one is right here. Is the drum pattern we want to go with. So let's hear it. Freak some a little bit. I got my computer at an awkward angle. Ignore that view. I know that view look crazy. Let's see. Um, we gotta figure this part out, bro. Like, cause I want to do something where like it's not so repetitive. You feel me? But let's see. Watch this. Hey yo, oh man, I missed it. I didn't know y'all was in here talking. Heard. That's love. I appreciate it. Let me see, bro. Uh, yeah, my vocals usually get low whenever I guess whenever I got the beat playing at the same time while I'm talking, you won't be able to hear me. I gotta adjust the mic a little bit. But let me see. It's something. Hold up, bro. Something not right. Let me see. If I copy this. No, 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 no. What was that? Oh shit. Shit. What did I do? What is that, bro? I never even seen that pop up like that. Okay, good. I don't know what that was. I never. And like the funny thing about like when you're doing stuff in FL is like when random stuff happen and you don't know what you're doing, you gotta figure out how to get the spaceship running back smoothly. Like, bro, like what? Hold up, let me see. We gonna clone this, right? And I just cloned that for no reason. I actually didn't have to clone that. Let me see. It's gonna take a minute. I didn't even have to clone that. I could just copy and then paste. What I want to do is I want to see how this would sound with that other. Oh, bro, I just made a mistake, but I think what I just did, I might rock with it, bro. I got both of these playing at the same time. Maybe if I turn this one up a little bit. Both of these playing at the same time. I guess I have to turn the velocity down so it could play more subtle. Let me see. I like that. The only thing is to getting me, bro, is this clipping. Let me see. Alright, so hold up. Bro, if I could get that clipping out of there, I'd be straight. Alright, so I think I'm gonna keep that in there, bro. I think I'm gonna keep that in there. When I bounce everything out, that won't be there. That staticky sound. So let's see. Alright, let's hear it from the top real quick. Not that. Oh yeah, that is. We need that in there. Alright, boom. Let's see what we got. Alright, now we gotta just make everything a little bit louder, bro. So let me see. I'm gonna need a soft clipper. Try to turn this up without destroying the beat completely. So now we're taking it into the mixing process. I've been kind of mixing as I go, but not so much. Add Maximus and see what Maximus do. And usually whenever I'm like just trying to make a rough draft out of something, I'll use Clear Master on Maximus just to again give it like a little bit of a boost. Let me see if what am I looking for? Limiter. Let's see. Halftime doing that, bro. Halftime's terrible. All right, you know what? We're gonna leave that on. I think I got something for that. See, I didn't use two, did use three. I already turned those down. Let's see. Start from the top quick. No. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna bounce this track because I got other projects that I want to get to before the night is done. And I don't want to focus on this one too much right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and bounce it as a rough draft. Listen back to it, see how I feel. Play it to myself over and go back and make some minor adjustments later on. AKA Rare, yeah, bro, it's a sample track. I cut it up from. I will give you the name of the song, but I don't remember the name right now. I got you as soon as you finish bouncing. But yeah, I chopped this up day before yesterday, and then I just came back to it tonight and started listening to it. I made like five loops out of this one beat, and those it's crazy because the other loops that I have for this I might not even end up using. So that's why I keep telling myself, bro. Like, I've been telling myself for the longest that I need to make like a folder with like a bunch of loops in it and start selling loops. But I ain't gonna hold you. I guess the lazy side of the producer of me don't never end up doing it. Um, which isn't like a good trait on my behalf because it's like I mean those loops could be getting shared. You feel me? Because other than that, if they don't, then I mean they go into waste for real. So I'm a probably get around to putting these loops into a folder soon. I guess I could make that one of my goals during like Ramadan. Appreciate you, Brody. I'm about to see what it sounded like once I bounce it. I've been trying to clean up on my mixing a little bit because like for one, I don't know if you go listen to some of the beats on my channel, all of the beats that I've ever uploaded so far has been in mono. And I didn't know, I wasn't aware that when you upload in mono, the quality is lower. So I'm just like, what? Like so many of my older beats could have sounded better if I had mixed them in stereo, if I bounced them out in stereo. But then also on top of that, like, I don't know, I got some beats that I've made and bounced out in mono, and it gave it that gritty, low quality feel that I like anyway. So I've really just been trying not to even complain or stress about it. Like the what ifs, like, oh man, if I would have did this, the beat would have sounded better. Like it's whatever, bro. Um, so now everything that I've been mixing, I've been putting in stereo, as you can see. So I'm gonna listen back on this one and see how it sounds. And like I'm staying with some family members right now, so I've been every time whenever I mix something, I don't really use my speakers to adjust what's going on. I just hear them out of these JBL headphones, and it's like something that sound really good on the headphones, and then next thing you know, I put it on the playback on the monitor, and I'm like, this it's too muddy, or like you feel me, not enough highs. Um, so eventually, I'm gonna take all of these tracks that I've been making and start throwing them in the mix with my speaker so I can make sure that it sounds really good and not just good in these headphones. But we about to listen to this beat now and see what it's sounding like. And then after we do this, I'm gonna move on to those for those of y'all that was in the chat when I first started. I told y'all about my guy Jazz Flea from Public Housing NYC. I'm gonna probably play a track from by pace too real quick before I even get in the zone to make some joints. All right, so we about to listen to this beat in 5. All right, there you go. Boom, that's done. Hallelujah. All right, so what down there? Under some BS. All right, get out of there. Get out of there. All right, let's see what we got, bro. Let's see what we cooking. There you go. These are beats under some BS. See what it sound like. So this is what we. All right. So yeah, we gonna revisit this track on another day. I'm gonna clean it up. I feel like the kick might be hitting a little bit too hard throughout certain parts of the beat, so I'm gonna have to turn the kick down a little bit. Uh, but to answer, AKA Rare, I don't know if you're still in here, bro, but you had asked if I sampled this track. I did. I sampled it out of one of these. Let me see. I want to say it was. Is it this one? It's So I'll be needing to get more organized. Because actually now I want to actually go back and listen to, let's open up FL one more time. I want to go back and listen to the original track just to hear and to show y'all the difference from what the original track sound like and what also uh, make beats or need loops or whatever. If y'all do, and if y'all interested, I will take out some of these loops and put them in a folder. And if y'all want to throw some drums or effects on them or whatever, I could send them over to y'all. But I'm gonna go back and play the track, the original track, and then I'm also go through the loops that we made out of this. And then after I go through the loops that we made out of this, I'm gonna listen to some Bob Pace real quick, and then jump into these uh, loops that my homeboy Jazz Flea Market sent me. Let's see. Any minute now, I'm working on my language. Bro, I've been trying not to curse. I've been doing good. I've been doing good today. All right, let's see. Uh, so first, let me take this off because this is what was making the clip throughout the session. All right, so the original track that we sampled this from is Jack Mayborn, Vital Vibes. I want to say when I was reading in the comments, somebody said that this track came out in 1972 or 1978. I could be wrong, but this is what the original sound like. All right, so that was again this track, Jack Mayborn, Vital Vibes, aka Rare had asked, did I sample it? So yeah, this is where the sample came from. If any of y'all sample it and make anything out of it, message me on IG or something on Instagram. My Instagram is damn two cell phones, and I'm only going to curse right now to say that name. But yeah, damn two cell phones is my producer Instagram. And I mean, if y'all make anything out of this, I'd like to hear it. If y'all stream y'all sessions and how the way y'all will sample it, I'd like to hear it. So invite me to the session and let me know. But again, Jack Mayborn, Vital Vibes is the cut. And now I'm gonna go ahead and play some of the patterns that we had made out of that. Let's see. So for one, we got We got pattern one. This is a pattern that this is a loop that I might not use. So again, like if y'all want to chop up a beat from any of this, I'll throw it into a producer kit. So without those drums, that loop would be. So that's one loop. Then we got this loop right here. Then we got this loop right here. I think I'm using this one though. Yeah, I'm using that one. So that's the loop I use for this beat. I wouldn't put that into the kit. We got this one. All right, we got that loop. That's another one. Then we got this loop. I'm using that one. I'm not gonna play y'all the loops that I'm using, and I'm using that one. So yeah, we got it's a good amount of loops in there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and save this joint. Well, no, don't save that actually. All right, so that's what we got out of that. All right, bro. Man, let me see, bro. What was I about to do? Oh yeah, I said we was gonna listen to some Bapes. Yeah, let me put some of y'all on to public housing. I might have to close the stream out for a little bit to get on this phone call in a minute. Ludacris, bro. When did I don't remember subscribing to no Ludacris. I rock with Ludacris though. I just don't remember doing that. I'm gonna have to go unsubscribe from some pages. I don't even want all these pages in here like that. Unless it's people that actually tap in with me. You feel me? Or if it's some knowledge. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, Bapes just put out an album. Sniper Lou. This is the joint I was watching. Yes, I play this. This right here is smooth. Yeah, this joint nice right here.
Cypher start to break down when the lie meet the truth. I see my silence when the rain falls, touching down on the earth. Why you always point the finger when it happens to you? There's no path left to follow, had to open it up. Sipping out the bottle, throw your gold in the pit. You start to form in the clouds and cause the glow in the rift. Somehow it shift from the past, you see them colors collide. Numbers jump out the screen and started looking alive. Like who gon' keep it solid when the dream take its course? Quick to change up the subject when I'm bringing it up. How many follow blind trying to get them results? It's the difference with us, you see it rise with the smoke. I seen the best of them fall, silver linings and storms. Silence live in the mood, curtains fall to a close. Some shit was playing in my mind, I had to face it alone. The image fading to black, and you forget what you know. Thoughts turn into words, they say you reap what you sow. Careful crossing the line, I take it far as it goes. Start to put in that work, you see the beach full of snow. Start to put in that work and then speak for itself.
Only on Public Housing NYC.
We embody a lot of information in our action. And our action has developed as a consequence of imitating other people. And not only the people around us, but of course the people around us imitated the people who came before them, and those people imitated the people who came before them, and so on, so far back that it's as far back as you can go. And so you embody these patterns of behavior that are extremely informative, that you don't understand, that are a consequence of collective imitation.
And the videos, bro, that public housing be putting out is cold. Like the guys that film the videos for these on his channel, dope videos, bro. Like the visuals, everything is like, oh no, this is tight. And again, this is Public Housing NYC, underrated channel, in my opinion. Yeah, Con Artist made that first beat to Snow Beach.
Across the centuries, and so then those patterns can become manifest as figures of the imagination. And those figures of imagination are the distillations of patterns of behavior. And so, as the distillations of patterns of behavior, they have content. And it's not you, that content. It's, you could even think about it as content that's evolved, although it's culturally transmitted, it's content that's evolved. And so these figures of the imagination can reveal the structure of reality to you, to you, to you, to you.
Yeah, I rock with that. Let me see. So played y'all the track from him. I'll look at that later. Definitely got to tap in on that. Let me see. I want to adjust this mic a little bit, and it's alright. I'll do that later. Wait, hold up, filters, bro. Let me see. Don't tell me you could put like the chipmunk. Oh, okay. I thought I could add the chipmunk effect on the filter. I was about to say. You never know with these programs these days, bro. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this cut into the blender. One of these loops from my guy, and then I'm gonna start chopping some things up. All right, so if I want to go on this vibe, I'm gonna have to start off a little slow. So I'm gonna do 80 beat. Set the tempo to 80 for this. Again, loop from Jazz Flea Market. I don't remember exactly which ones sound like which, so I'm gonna just pick a random one. Ooh, hold up, it's too loud on my end. Yeah, this guy be sending me some crazy stuff, bro. I told him earlier, I was like, the tracks you be sending me made me feel like I'm on acid, bro. And I haven't done acid in over a year. But I got a few vivid memories from some acid trips, and that's pretty much exactly what acid gone bad starts sounding like. I love it though. I love it. Very distorted, very airy, high on the lows. Like I feel like it's like aquatic. So let me see what we could do with this loop that he sent me. Last time me and Jazz Fleet worked on some stuff, he sent me some loops, and I made some pretty gnarly stuff off of it. Uh, he had me stepping deeper into my other realm because I had these moments where I'd be like making like these 90 boom bap beats, and he was like, "Nah, it sounds too backpack. Like, dirty it up. Like, do what you do." Start pushing me to actually experiment with that other side of me. So I was like, "All right, bro." And again, we made some gnarly tracks. Uh, I don't know what's gonna happen with this one, but we gonna find out. I feel like I might play Grand Theft Auto tonight, bro. I don't know. Either that or Red Dead Redemption. Probably go to the casino or the saloon, play some poker. Call this woman, make sure she wait. Oh, I feel like I hear something just out of that. Again, for those of y'all that's watching, this is a loop that was sent to me by Jazz Flea, Jazz Flea Market from Public Housing NYC. I usually don't rock with using loops from other people. I usually chop up my own loops, but whenever it come down to collaborations and me working with artists and other producers that I know, I'm usually open to whatever loop they send me and seeing what it is that I could do with what they send me. But this is not something that I do on the regular. All right, I want to take that. Yeah, yeah. Let me see. Shoddy Jazz. All right, so now we're gonna go to pattern 2. I'm about to see what else he had in here. Excuse me. Sound like he already had drums in here. All right, so again, this loop is from Jazz Flea Market. I'm trying to see what I could do with this cut that he sent me. Um, Again, it sounds like he already got drums in here, bro. So I gotta kind of remix a way around those drums. And in order to do that, turn this velocity down a bit first of all. But now I'm gonna go into the EQ and see if I could take some of it out. Add another EQ on top of that. This time, do 30 hertz. Let me see, just so I could get a better example of this. All right, so I ain't gonna hold you. I might have to come back to this one. Uh, I feel like I'm looking for something without less drums to interfere. I could still use this for something, so I'm not gonna completely dump on it just yet. It already sounds like a good loop, in my opinion. Like it's the original one that he sent. Which one was that one? Is it this one? This one. No, it was either this one or this one. All right, either way. Oh yeah, it was this one. I'm gonna try this one to see what he sent. Oh man, yo, stuff is loud. Let me see. Turn it down. I'm definitely hearing something in reverse, like whatever he did with that, something with reverse. I might be able to add some instruments on top of this, like use one of my plugins. I'm feeling like something crazy with like a synth or something to be hard over it. That was my mom said cool frames. Thank you, mom. Thought she was asleep. Let me see. I go back. All right, bro. Now let me see what I could do with this. But again, I feel like I'm about to play something over the stuff that he sent me. Like I might add a synth or like something weird, bro. My mom was just telling me she liked my techno beats more, like the techno stuff that I've made. And I told myself I'd get back into doing those kind of beats. It's been a while since I made like anything techno experimental. I've been heavy on this lo-fi jazz feel. Let me see what's I like that already. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, I like that already. Say that. yeah, I'm trying to take this is a loop that somebody sent me, ma. Uh this guy named Jazz Flea Market. He's a artist out of New York. Um he sent me this loop. So sometimes he'll send me like different loops and see what I could do with them. So he sent me these two. And at first I was playing around with this first one, but I don't know if I was really feeling that one. So I went to this one and I chopped it up. So like the original, what it sounds like. Oh, that's kind of loud too. Oh, let me see. I gotta probably turn it down. I gotta mix. That's what he sent me. So I highlighted all of this, and this is what I'm trying to make something out of his loop. So this isn't something that I chopped up. I'm just adding the drums over it and giving it some effects to make it stand out a little bit more. He said the tornado wind sound. Yeah, it do got a tornado wind sound to it. Both of these is loops that he sent me. I'm just adding the effects over them and chopping them up to make them sound different. And then I'm also putting the drums, which is these three things right here. Because without that, those are the drums that is added. But his loop that I'm chopping up, I made it sound like feel like a bass line over there to be smooth. This not a bad. Now this not a bad cut right here. Like I like this loop, and this is just this is a 2-bar loop, chat. So it's only 2 bars. But those first 2 loops that we had is this. I might be able to do something. I could probably add that in there for like an outro or intro. Then this one. That could be the outro, maybe. Oh, no, I gotta see. But so far, this one is the one I'm rocking with the most. Rock with that one. Let me see if I could add my own. Maybe I could add my own sound over it real quick. I might be able to find something funny that could complement it. The bass is definitely an idea. I feel like a bass would give it like a nice groove. And this is the kind of sound that I feel like I hear a little bit on their YouTube channel. Like, so I'm trying to make something that fits within what they actually like to rap to. See, there's so many options that I could go through. You could get lost in all these sounds, which I try not to do too much. Oh boy, not that. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to turn it down too so it don't interfere too much. Yo, you know what? I ain't gonna hold you. Sleep on little stuff like this because this might be something that actually might make a slight difference in everything. Hold up. Like every now and then. Like not added too much, but it's definitely a funny noise to me. I don't know, it made me laugh. I wanted to detune it. Probably with some reverb, it'd probably be harder too. Or like a telephone effect. Warp it out and make it sound like let's see, if I'll put it in the pattern of his own, I mean in the mix of his own, and we'll give it some well, first of all, hold on, bro, it'd be so much to do. in FL that it's so easy to get lost in all this stuff. So let me see. I'm gonna turn this up. I think this is what's Alright, so without the reverb, with the reverb, it's a slight difference. You can't tell too much. FL Studio is that's the name of the program that I'm using to make this. It's different programs that you could use, like Ableton and GarageBand. This is FL Studios. I bought this. Like, I don't know how many. What, in like 2021? It's been a while. No, I was not trying to pull that up. Yeah, FL. I got the producer edition. Um, yeah, that's just the name of the program. I'm not even trying to. I figured they could have showed me that. Let me see if the price went up for this. Okay, so this is, yeah, 179. It's 179 right now. I want to say it was 250 when I had bought it. Uh, yeah, I'm still. This sound is funny. Mm. Mm. You can hear it in the background. All right, so you could kind of hear it in the background a little bit. Let me see. Let's All right, so for now, I'm not gonna overcomplicate things. Um, I see a few more people came into the live. I'm chopping up a loop that my homie Jazz Flea Market sent. Trying to make something out of it. So right now we got 3 patterns going. I'm gonna try to cook up one more loop out of this real quick before I close out this session. and I'll come back to it tomorrow. He got some sounds in here that's like, they sound crazy. And it's like, I don't know. I know some rappers that could experiment over some tracks like this and make something out of this without me even having to add all of these extra effects and stuff like that. But it can be a little annoying on the ears if it's not your taste of sounds. Right. Yeah, nah, look. I mean, nowadays with how the way everything's set up with the internet, you don't even really gotta go to school to learn. You don't got to go to college to learn a lot of this stuff. You could just YouTube it all. And I don't know, lately I've been like, I started off YouTube and a lot of different things for the stuff that I do know how to do in FL Studios. But the more comfortable you get with experimenting around and just getting your feet wet, like into the program, the more you grow as a producer. Because it's kind of like you just jump in the water and just teach yourself how to swim. Like going to YouTube for the basics is cool, but I value being experimental. So most of the time, I don't even be knowing what I'm doing, and it just works. Yeah, again, this loop. Can't say it's my most favorite, but I'm gonna make something out of it. Me and him got some harder tracks for sure, but you never know until it's done. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this up. But we did cook up 4 patterns so far out of the stuff that he sent me. I gotta play around and see what I can add in the background. I appreciate you for checking in, Ma, sitting through some of the stream. And I appreciate everybody else that tapped in and out of the session. So far, I like this pattern the most. Again, I just gotta play around with it. For sure, for sure. Yeah, definitely another flow. I love you, Ma, and I appreciate those of y'all who checked in. I'm about to close out the stream. Wow. Let's see. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.